Have a motion for approval of agenda, please?
So moved.
A second?
Second.
All in favor? Okay, none opposed? Okay, as you know, we had our board election this month, and we did not have, I really didn't have to have an election actually, so I want to congratulate both Dolores and Kurt. Kurt will be joining our board. Kurt, welcome. So we're going to proceed through that. Of course, Jeff is not here. Jeff Lawson's not here. We kind of said our farewells, I guess, to Jeff last meeting. So, but we thank him for all his service over the terms that he, worked here and provided for the board. So I guess we're ready for our oath of office. So, and if you administer that to both Dolores and Kurt, please.
I do solemnly swear
that I will support
the
Constitution of the United States
Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Missouri,
and the Constitution of the State of Missouri,
and that I will faithfully
and will faithfully
and
and impartially
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
of school director
in
in and for the Farmington R7 School District,
State of Missouri,
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability,
according to law.
according to law.
Welcome.
Good.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, bring them on in. I think we're going to wait and do our seating after we do the reorganization. So just have a seat there, Kurt.
Thank you.
And welcome. Glad to have you, Dolores. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
All right. So, okay, I guess we're ready then for our election of officers, reorganization of boards. I'm going to turn this over to Matt.
All right, this time I would like to ask for nominations for president.
Matt, I'd like to nominate Angie to be president this year.
All right. Any
second.
other second? Any other nominations? All right, then all in favor? All right, opposed, and unless you're going to oppose it.
I'm not going to oppose
And now for vice president, nominations for vice president.
I would like to nominate Howard Hain for vice president.
Any other nominations? If
Second that.
If none, all in favor? All right, opposed, none. And I'm turning the meeting over to the new president.
Okay.
Congratulations, guys.
Okay, so we need a treasurer, and nominations are now open for treasurer of the Farmington R7 School Board.
I would like to nominate Dolores Howard for treasurer.
I'll second that.
All right, all those in favor? All right. I'm sure there's no opposition. I don't see any. So, congratulations, Dolores. I need a motion to adjourn this meeting.
So moved.
Carrie, jump up.
Wow. It's almost unanimous. How about a second?
I'll second.
All right, all those in favor? All right, good job, guys.
All right, congratulations, everyone.
Good.
Like I said,
For the adjournment.
let us
Now,
see
see
cake.
cake.
Welcome, Kurt. Glad to have you.
Glad to be here.
Appreciate you.
Absolutely, absolutely. Congratulations.
This evening, and I see some smiling and familiar faces. First of all, I'd like to welcome our new board member, Mr. Kurt Balke, and our returning Dolores Howard. And I think from now on, they're going to be running on the platform of, we saved this district money by not having to have an election, and we thank them for that. I'd also like to thank Mr. Kerry Noble for being our past president. He did a great job. A lot of sincere and thoughtful governance from you. Thank you so much. And wherever Jeff Lawson is, he's not here, but we thank him for his service. So, thank you all for coming. I need a motion and a second for the approval of the minutes from the March 20th, 2018 regular board meeting.
So moved. We need
the agenda
Oh, we need the
first.
agenda approved. Okay, thank you. I need a motion for the approval of the agenda for this
So moved.
evening. And a second.
Second.
All those in favor? Thank you, Dolores. Now, I would like a motion and a second for the approval of the minutes of the March 20th, 2018 regular board meeting.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor? Any opposition? Okay. Communications from the audience, we have some recognition, and that person is going to be Mrs. Susan Barber. Could you please present to us this evening? This is Heartland Hero and Featured Teacher.
I'd like to start with the Heartland Hero Award, please. Come on up. Gotta go down. I'd like to recognize tonight Frank Boardman. Sit over here so you guys can see him here. Catherine Lewis and some might know Kim Amsden from Church of Christ, Disciples of Christ. These good people ministering from their church have adopted the students of the staff at W.L. Johns, many of whom you see back here. They provided us and them with foods, drinks, celebratory gifts, and you ought to see those kiddos jump up when they see these people come and help unload the goodies there. And I have to say that I think that their Gatorade has probably sustained me this year. For that, I'd like to thank you. And I'd like to say mostly that these fine people model to our students that people can be good, and that helping others is one way to make the world a better place to live. Church of Christ, Disciples of Christ. Thank you. I don't know if you guys noticed, all these churches that have been adopting the schools.
Yeah, no kidding.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Thank you so
Thanks
much.
so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
And now, for those of you who don't know him, I would like to introduce Jerry Will. And our Farmington R7 featured teacher for April. Jerry has been the educational leader in alternative academics for over 15 years. Others follow his lead, as it's obvious that he understands and displays to students the power of knowledge. He continuously explains and shows students that education is the way to turn a life around. Education is the way and the means to grow up and be an adult who can provide for him or herself and their families. Jerry's also open to new ideas, and he's very realistic and resourceful for what would work best for individual students. And it is very obvious that Jerry is guided by a higher power that gives him strength, compassion, and perseverance. Jerry Will. And I owe his son $5 for starting the slow clap. Thank you.
Okay. Mr. Eden, we're going to skip all the way down to you because you are a very important person and you're going to tell us everything we need to know about the insurance recommendation.
Wow, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Well, there's not a whole lot, hopefully. I know we handed a sheet to you just before the meeting, and that's because we just got that ourselves this afternoon. When I sent the board memo out, middle of last week, and I had posted that, we didn't have this information. And the premiums and everything for the plans, and the plans that we had indicated are still the same. This just provides you with a little bit of a summary as far as the deductibles under the plans, the out-of-pocket maximums and co-pays, etc. Just kind of fleshed out some of the plan benefits a little better. But as I say, the recommendation that we're making, as part of joining the MAAA Insurance Consortium, did not change from the memo. And as we had indicated the last month, when you guys gave us permission to ask for membership in the consortium, we indicated that we could probably offer up to 6 plans, and that's what we're going to do with the health. I think everybody's going to save money this year. The district's going to save money on the board paid plan, and I think our people, our employees that buy up and then cover their spouses and their kids are going to save money this year. It is going to involve a new carrier, United Healthcare, and it's going to involve new dental and vision carriers, but the dental and vision rates, as you can see, are very comparable. And new life insurance carriers. So we're all going to have to fill out new forms, but it's not going to be that big of a deal, right, Matt?
No, sir.
No. It'll be painless, and I think when everybody sees that they are going to save some money, I think it'll be painless. So, we have to answer any questions.
I just have one other thing to comment on. For example, Don's talking about saving money. And again, obviously the plan structure is very important. The options for our staff are very important, but for our staff to be able to buy up and roughly spend about $12 to $13 for a $2,000 deductible plan really, is a huge win when, before it costs us $50, $60, $70 a month to buy up to a $2,000 deductible. So we're excited about that. Again, we know we'll have some pieces that we have to follow through with as far as the paperwork and getting all that filled out. We'll work together to get that accomplished here over the next, really the next month and a half, and get this going. So we're excited about the options.
Don, which plan is being provided, the premium is being provided by?
On the sheet that you have, it should be shaded blue at the top. It'll say traditional board paid option.
Let's mark it blue.
Yeah, it should have a blue shade. If you follow that down to the bottom of that column, Carrie, you should see the $492.80. That will be the board paid premium for next year, each month for each employee. Now, so basically, as in the past, employees that choose to buy up, we're going to pay $492.80 a month for everything. You can see that the 2 HSA options are less. So, as we did a few years ago when we had that situation, for those people who choose the HSA options that are less, they will receive the same board benefits because the board will, on this will contribute that difference each month into their HSA. So everybody will get the same benefit of $492.80. And as in the past, dental and voluntary, dental and vision was voluntary, so that would be up to $40.
So I want to talk to you a little bit about multi-tiered systems of support because you're going to start to hear it a little bit more. You're going to hear it in character probably, you're going to hear it in all the 4 focus areas throughout the district, and quite honestly, you should know where we are with it. So there's going to be some exciting things happening. There already is some exciting things happening. So Farmington has been working on systems within MTFS for the past, I would say, 3 years very focused. The first year we started with this, which is a working definition of what we believe the Farmington School District should have for MTFS. So basically we want to be an environment where creation of problem solving is culture to support the child. So whether it has to be behavior, whether it has to do with academics, whether it's mathematics, whether it has to do with mental health, So we don't want to say, what is it that we, who needs to be removed or taken out. We want to say, how do we fix the problem? So why? No single way a teacher has all the time, the knowledge, and the skills to meet all the needs of every child in his or her classroom. So quite honestly, we're taking a very single approach to everything in this student. It is a shift. It is a little bit of a shift from what about the student cognitive performance, strategy, the teaching or mathematics, but what can we do within the instruction system and environment? What can we also do? So the components that we decided as the first one is the shared or the components that each student is focused on. We're going to look at evidence-based instruction and intervention assessment practices, universal screening, progress monitoring, all that gobbledygook is basically means that we're going to look at all kids, and then we're going to break it down into common functions all kids, so we started, like I said, 3 years ago, and we determined very quickly administrators and leadership group, we were not speaking the same language. So there's a lot of gobbledygook when it comes to special services. We know with acronyms, well, there's even more gobbledygook whenever it comes to MTSS or tiered systems of support. And if you're not speaking the same language, you have a problem. So we on in focusing with the administrators, and then we moved towards a leadership team, then we moved to teachers, and now we're embedding it in most so we can talk that talk. And I've noticed it was very frustrating at first, and the statement that I keep listening to in my mind is slow to go fast, slow to go fast, slow to go fast. Do it right the first time, build a solid foundation, and then you can move quickly to problem solving. So our implementation plan has been pretty much getting on the same page. Looking systematically through what we call core instruction. So if you've heard from teaching staff or support staff, you will hear a lot about the new reading series or a new math series or a new science series, things like that. We are working to engage with one another and do very good critical thinking skills within those classrooms and do good evidence-based instruction. Bottom line, if you solidly perform with good instruction, you're going to catch most kids. And then a majority are going to be taken care of within that first realm. Then if you do have problems that you identify, then you start to focus a little bit more, like I said, into the smaller groups. That's what I think you're going to hear with technology, you're going to hear with safety, you're going to hear with character, you're going to hear all across the board with all of that. This is moving on. Have to start working on problem-solving teams, how we work collectively with one another in our systems, and continue with core instruction. But again, I'll tell you right now, all we've done is learn how to collaborate with one another and talk as adults professionally and problem solve and not have a chip on our shoulder about what's going on in that room or what happened. We debrief a lot and we pull in what we call people with neutral eyes. And so those neutral eye people come from different buildings or specialties, levels. They may not even know the child, that listen, and they don't do it with emotion. And sometimes that's what you need because you're too wrapped up in what's happening at the time. So we've learned to debrief in that manner as well. So what have we done? A whole lot. So we've done a lot of book studies, we've done a lot of formal training, we've brought in consultants that have given us deals with training, very large teams within our district. We are doing very model schools right now within the state of Missouri. We use Central Methodist University for coursework, and we specifically gave that coursework to what we need. So we had a class on trauma. We had a class on, right now, how do you effective instructional strategy. So we talk about cost and know that what we're doing in the classroom is rises as we go up. This is look at an attendance chart. So as we look at the tier, this is what we do for all kids. We say you should come to school, we do incentives, we talk to parents, we communicate. And again, if the intensity goes up with the need for the child, then we also look at other services that we provide. Once the students kind of like chronic time, we bring them to not law enforcement or other people that perhaps about issues with insurance. Next one. And this is a mental health example. So when you're looking at mental health,